I'm Chef Paritosh. I'm co-chef at Farzi Café Cyber Hub Gurgaon. Today we are going to make duck samosa with plum chutney. So let's start it. First of all, we are going to make the stuffing, and then we will be making dough for the samosa. So for stuffing, we require some oil, garlic, chilli paste, hoisin sauce, tomato ketchup, and oyster sauce. And we have got here steamed duck. What we have done, we have steamed the duck in a boiler, and then we have removed the skin off, and now we have shredded it. Nothing else. We have steamed the duck for 45 minutes and we have checked whether it's cooked evenly or not. We have removed the skin part and we have shredded it. So it will be like these strains. You can use the whole duck, or if you like just breast, leg, any part, but the best thing is to use the breast because it's more of, you will get more of the steady part. That the leg can also be a good substitute of duck. So let's begin. Lower the heat of the pan so that you can saute the garlic nicely. It brings out the flavor of garlic very nice. Let's put a little bit of oil. Now goes in the garlic. The key here is to saute the garlic nicely so it will bring out more flavor. If the garlic is raw, there won't be that much flavor. So the garlic is nicely sauteed. You can smell that peculiar garlicky smell. So now we are going to add the steamed duck. Duck is already cooked, so there is no need to cook it more. It will be, if it will overcook, it will be chewy. So you just need to mix the duck and the other sauces. Little bit of chilli paste. As we are adding the moisture, so it all this. Little bit of oyster sauce, hoisin sauce. And finally goes the tomato ketchup. Now you can smell the duck and all the ingredients. Mix them nicely. You need to make sure the mixture is nice and dry. Now let it, keep the duck's mixture aside, let it cool for some time. So as the mixture is cooling down, now we are going to make the samosa. We are going to knead the dough for samosa. So here we have flour. Add carom seeds. Little bit of salt. And now we are adding the desi ghee. Start for the slow and slowly add the water. Slowly keep on adding the water a little bit. If you don't have a dough maker, you can knead the dough with hands. There is no science or nothing. It's like normal dough. The one thing you need to take care, it should be stiff. It should not be soft like we do for puris or we do for daily chapati. It should be a little bit stiff. So while our dough is resting, let's get ready the oil for frying. So we have got oil. So while our dough is resting, let's keep oil for frying. Keep it over a medium heat. We don't need that high smoking hot oil. And now we'll be working with the dough. So as you can see, the dough is quite stiff. It's not that soft. So now we are going to make balls out of it. We are going to divide the dough into equal portions. Just take a little bit of oil into your hands. It will help you. The dough won't stick to your hands. Get the equal amount of balls out of it. Just work with the balls a little bit, make them nice and round. Now you need to flatten them with balan or rolling pin. So now we need a flat working surface, so let me bring in a tray. Now we need to flatten these balls. Little bit flour for dusting. Now we will divide them into two. So from one ball you will get the two different sheets. See, don't worry about uneven shape. It will just, in the end we will just press it and it will be nice. So now, I have already got a few more dough. Some water just to stick the sheet of the dough. The key is here to your stuffing should be cold. If the stuffing is hot, the samosa will burst. So let me now stuff them. You need to apply the water to the this end. Apply it nicely. Water will act like a glue. It will stick the sheet. Now you need to turn it nicely like a cone. Press it and like this. Now we're going to stuff it. Don't stuff it till top. Little bit of more water just to close it. Now you need to close it this way. So here comes the familiar samosa shape. We will doing one more. Same process. Add water, seal it nicely. Make sure the end is closed. Little bit of stuffing. This one is too dry. You need to also take care the sheet shouldn't be too dry. If it's too dry, it will be like this. Cracks will appear in it and there is no use of it. So now we're going to fry them. If you add them all together, it will bring the temperature of oil down suddenly and it requires a lot of time, and by that time the samosa will absorb the oil. So add them 2 or 3 at a time. Make sure they don't stick to the bottom. So now we are frying it. The key is to fry them on slow heat. If you fry them too fast or too hot, they will burn. So slowly, then they will be more crispier. If you do it very fast, it won't be that crispy. Keep on stirring them. After 2-3 minutes, we can see they are turning nice golden brown. So now we are going to remove them over a paper towel so that it can absorb the excess of oil from the samosas. In golden brown. And now comes the best part. What we have farzified or what we have introduced, we have tossed the samosa also. Instead of just eating them with a dip or chutney you need to pour, we will toss the samosa in a chutney and we will minimize your work. So now we're going to start. And here we have our magical plum sauce. It's a proprietary product, Kikoman, so you can use it. Add little bit of plum sauce. To make a plums, if you don't get the proprietary plum sauce, just get the plums and cook them. Cut them, wash them nicely, cut them and cook them over a low heat, and finally they will mash. Then you can add a little bit of chili flakes, little bit of oyster to it to make it more piquant and tangy. We will add a little bit of water. Now we're going to add them and toss them. Just add them. Give it a nice mix. Bring the heat to low. Switch it off. And now garnish it with spring onions. Put little bit of spring onion base also. So So here we have chili duck samosa with plum chutney.